Book of the week, book of the week, book of the week. Hi! Ka-ching! New video, new books. 2 books as normal. One is There. Put it on screen here. And the other book is The Curious Incident of a Dog at Midnight. Let me double check this. Correction. The Curious Incident of a Dog in the Night Time. That's a mouthful. Those are the 2 books for this week. First things first, I started with There as an audiobook. This book takes place with a bunch of different characters, in this case Native American characters, and they are all interconnected, they're all intertwined in a very smart way. And what's going on is that there is this powwow, as it's called, that it's all leading up to, like some way, shape, form. Everyone is connected to this powwow that they're gonna go to. And it's really humanizing. You follow these characters and their normal life, and it's just people, and you follow them getting ready for the powwow and their life and that stuff. And it feels very grounded. A lot of different stories from a lot of different people, and once again, Native American people in this case. It starts off in a very gruesome way, describing a massacre, but it's important for throughout the book, but also especially you feel like this powwow thing it's an amazing and cool thing that everyone is going through, but you got that little knot in your stomach that something really bad is gonna happen when all these characters are gonna interact and come together, you know? Humanizing, interesting read, seeing all these different characters live and how they intertwine. I don't know if there's like 20 characters, but it's a lot of characters. But you don't feel too lost, in my opinion, and everyone is quite interesting to hear about. It's so cool to see them interact with each other and that stuff. So, thumbs up for There. I enjoyed it. And the funny thing was, I thought I have read it or have heard as it as an audiobook before, and I was right. This is the great thing about me. I remember certain themes and kind of what things are about, but I don't really remember exactly what happens. So therefore, because I forget about it. It's great for rereads or re-listening to things, because I don't remember exactly how it ends or what's gonna happen, you know? Kind of remember the vibe of it, the emotions I feel, but not the story. And I'm very much like that with books or any other media. I remember more the emotions and the feelings when I'm currently reading it and afterwards, but I don't remember the plot so much, if that makes sense. I'm always more about like the characters and the character development and the emotions I feel stick with me more than the main story. It doesn't have to be an amazing main story, as long as it has compelling characters that makes me feel for them. All good. So there, recommend, but once again, gonna give a warning for the massacre thing that's happening in the beginning. It's really hard to read, but it is a really, really great book. So yeah, And then book number 2. The curious incident of the dog in the nighttime. I'm sorry, I have to read that freaking title because it's so long. It's such a long title. I keep forgetting about it. So I adore this book. I adore it so much. It takes place in England, and it's about a boy. I believe his name is Christopher. Otherwise, I will put it on screen here if his name is not Christopher. Christoph. It starts out with an incident at the night time with a dog. This main character wants to solve this incident with a dog, and he keeps getting himself in troubles trying to solve this incident of the dog. And then it dwells into way more things. It becomes such a big adventure, and it's so like thrilling and kind of like, I mean, it's sad, but it's also like cute. The main character we follow through is not according to other people, like he's the odd one. He's the one that implies that he has autism. Very good at math, great at that, likes certain things, dislikes certain things strong, don't like to be touched, don't like certain colors, counts the cars, the color of the cars, like he has his routines basically. It's such a adorable read, but once again a sad read. But I just love it so much, and you see the book through his mind. So the way he explains things, the way he makes little diagrams, the way he makes little illustrations, like they show that in the book, and it's so great because you feel like you're with him because he's showing you all these. So it's a great book for people that want to see pictures in it. It's not pictures in every page, but it's great if you want to see some drawings and some illustrations, and it's just not text. You know, more for a light read, for sure. One thing that happens in the beginning that is a little bit gruesome involving a dog, but it's not, they're not dwelling into that too much. So it's more about what happens after, like what are the ramifications after, and how this develops for the main characters and the people that are close by this character. I would love to see this as a movie. I think that it would be very heartwarming and cute and sad and like, oh, but I don't think there is a movie, right? I think there was like a stage play, which I could imagine would be freaking awesome with this kind of book. But yeah, I would love to see like a movie adaptation of this because it's so great. But you know, maybe lightning only strikes once. Maybe it's impossible to make a movie adaptation of this. But it's so freaking cute. So freaking cute. And I can just highly recommend it. I wish I have this book in my collection, but I don't. I read it twice now, as an ebook and then also as a physical book. So 2 times, and I enjoyed it every time. And it's so interesting because like the things that the main character go through, like you get the frustrations from the other characters that are around him because he has such a special need in a sense. Like he's so different and he's hard to please or take care of compared to the other people. But then you kind of also get it, like when you see into his world and how it functions. It's such a good read, such a good read. So those were the 2 books for this week. Highly, highly recommend. Just, smash, smash. Good books all around. I'm not a hard critic for sure. Thank you guys for joining. And I have so many books that I am loaning or borrowing right now. So I'm gonna go into those, read, and we're gonna talk more about books in the future. So take care. I hope you guys are reading some great, great books. And I see you in the next one. Okay? Bye bye.